I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Red Corner with Tomo, Ricky, and Ty. In the comment section, depending upon how you feeling about the segment and you know how Ricky responds to something that Ty says, or how Ty responds to something that Ricky says, or you just see one of my facial reactions going off of both of them agreeing. It's happened a lot towards the end of this year. We're going into a new year. We got a lot of boxing exhibitions that have happened this year. We have a lot of big time fights that have happened, a lot of tweets, you know, a lot of TikTok. So many things have happened in this boxing realm, in this boxing world. But this is why you come to In the Red Corner, because today we're going to give y'all some of the best recaps, some of the best updates, some of the best promises. Well, we just going to have some fun too. And we talking about Lara. Of course, Lara did what he had to do. Fulton coming out there with them Tim boots on again. I don't understand why he would do that again. And we got to talk about Jai Opetaia. Then we got to talk about Lamont and Pitbull. Also, if I don't want to pay the sanction, why are you taking my belts? We're going to touch on that as well. And then we're going to get into those up-and-coming fights. But before we roll into the first topic, fellas, how y'all doing?
Doing good.
I'm doing amazing.
Great, feeling good. How are you?
Oh, we getting straight to the point. I see what's going on today. I see there's so much Ricky has to say because of his background. So we're gonna start off with this first topic. And Ricky, Gonzalez versus Lara. I mean, Lara defeated Gonzalez by unanimous decision, retaining the WBA middleweight title. Start with your recap on this one, dude. I'm about to say joke. See, I need a nap. Ricky.
I'm gonna shout out to Gonzalez for taking the fight last minute notice, but definitely starting early, it looked like it was gonna be an easy fight for Lara. Gonzalez definitely started picking up like midway through the fight. But I'm just looking at Lara from what Lara used to be to where he's at now. He still got pop in his punch. He still can move, but he is looking a lot slower. The pace is looking a lot. The pace is looking a lot slower. He's not coming off of hitting them shots like he normally used to do. Definitely a great win. I'm giving it to him, especially the last round he knocked him out or knocked him down. They call that a knockout or knockout or knockdown.
I think it was
that had to be no, it wasn't a knockout. It was a knockdown in the last round. Definitely would say, you know, he still got popping on punches. I don't know how long he's gonna last, but it still see that he's still beating the odds at the age that he is.
Ty?
It was an expected win because dude took the fight at the last minute. And Lara was planning on fighting a better fighter, so of course he's gonna win that easily. Lara, he was slower, but he was fighting like lower competition, so he did good, but I expected more from that low of competition that he's fighting against. Even though he is old. He is old though.
So what's the name? Are you liking vintage Lara, or is it time, or what does it say? Or is it time to decline? Wait, no, that's a bad question, Ricky. Why you write it like that? Was it time to decline?
Was he declining?
Yeah. My producer set me up, y'all.
Sorry.
He said sorry.
So all right. So are we liking vintage
Lara,
or we think it's time for him to retire due to the decline?
There we go. I think it's time for us to retire after this question. But
it's not time to retire because he's not looking bad. I see if he's out there looking bad. He ain't looking like bad. So it's not time to retire yet. But I don't think he should be fighting higher competition. If you're gonna keep fighting, keep fighting like guys like this. But
what's to achieve of uphold for him to keep fighting at this point?
Money, I guess.
Somebody's gonna look. The reason why he's gonna come fight Janabek because Janabek came for the belt. Somebody's gonna come for the belt. So he owns a belt. He has the belt.
Yeah.
So what's the point of keep fighting?
I mean, you might have the love of the sport. I mean, that's why most stay out there, for the love of the sport.
For that weight class, could we consider Lara a gatekeeper? Because that's where you will put him in the realm of a gatekeeper. Can he be considered a gatekeeper?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, if you stay right there and don't give nobody a chance.
I can't consider him a gatekeeper. Gatekeepers don't own belts. Gatekeepers don't own belts.
You sure?
Yes.
Name some.
Name some that don't own belts.
Yeah,
they own belts.
Erikson Lubin.
Okay, don't own a belt.
Don't want a belt.
I mean, all right. So let me do this because that I got you back for setting me up with the question. But let's think about it like this. Describe your version of gatekeeping in boxing. That might help.
Gatekeeper, they are normally the fighters that keep the interim titles alive. That's what the gatekeeper. So they always in the realm of an interim, or about to get a belt or compete against somebody who's defending their belt, type of situation. There's always in that realm right there because they are high level, but they just can't get over the hump.
I feel like a gatekeeper is like somebody that basically, like, if you fight them, it's going to show that you're ready for the next level.
True.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I agree, but there are fighters that we can mention that we consider gatekeepers, and we have called them gatekeepers on the show, and they don't have belts.
Yeah, but I guess he's the one that has a belt. Because look how he got the belt. See? So,
but he's been defending it. I think he defended it twice.
Against I can't remember. That's sad.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I if I'm not mistaken, he defended that belt twice.
Sound like
sure. You can fact check me in the background, but I think he defended that belt twice.
All right, so why Ty doing
another thing too? Another thing for Lara of coming of age. I try not to throw no smut on him, but he already got caught, tested positive. If Janabek was able to seep through the crack, Lara still had to potentially fight those type of fighters that seep through the crack that be juicing. So at his old age, you think he got enough inf to keep doing that as well?
I mean, well, if you calling him a gatekeeper, then I don't think one of those fighters would slip through the cracks, right? Because he would be able to cherry pick his fights.
No. Gatekeepers. Another thing, a pattern of boxing, in my opinion, gatekeepers get called upon.
So would Crawford be a gatekeeper?
No. Heck no.
Boots called him out.
Man,
come on, no.
If we in court and you throw that out there, I gotta fight back.
I take that because that's what I get it. That's a good question. No, So, for example, we're not gonna get to it. I don't want to talk about it now. But let's say, for example, Lamont having his fight against Pitbull.
Mm-hmm.
You know, normally you would consider. I would consider Pitbull somewhat in that gatekeeper range, but he's above it.
Okay.
He's above it. No, he's above it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna call him that. He's above it. But normally, when you trying to contend, say for as a last minute fight, or you trying to get to you a new fighter in a new division, and you want to level your skill level. You want to see where your skill level at. You would call upon that gatekeeper to see where your skill level at in that weight class.
So like Tio.
Yes. No.
Devin Haney.
Devin is not
so Ricky,
I feel like you're getting disrespectful.
No, I'm not getting disrespectful. I'm speaking for the common person because how you describe the gatekeeper and the names that I'm throwing out makes sense to the common person. He's like somebody that call him out. So Boots called out.
But I'm just not putting. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not putting the proper words to it.
Yeah, because I'm winning.
Ty, help me, Ty. Come on, Ty.
I was basically looking at the Lara stuff. Lara basically won his title by a vacant title. That's how he got his title. Then he defended against Garcia and some other names that really aren't like that. So I was saying he's gatekeeper.
Yeah, because the gatekeeper normally is the person the person you fight to get to the next level or to get to the belt.
Yeah, he just so happens to have the belt because he got it, the vacant title.
Yeah, he didn't get a belt because he fought to get the belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got a belt because it was vacant.
Yeah.
So he
fought for a vacant title.
It was like charity. I wouldn't say that's gatekeeping though.
I can't say charity. Well,
I said charity. Because who is he stopped from? He defended the title. It's not like he's not defending his title.
But who he defended against?
That go back to me asking, is he cherry picking it then? Because if somebody called him out and he didn't fight them, but he fought somebody else because he knew he had better talent, that's cherry picking.
The only reason why this fight did not happen.
Hey, I said the same thing too, sir. I said the same thing.
We it's a give and take. It's a give and take on this show. That's all. But no, see, the only reason why, say for example, Jenna Baker trying to get the belts and trying to get to the next level, but unfortunately, he got caught doing things he had no business doing. So we can't. It's one of the things we will never know. But that's higher talent. And that also for Jennebeck is a good way to measure his skill set and talent of continuing to get the belts.
But so therefore, he's gatekeeper. If he's measuring the talent to show that he's ready for top level, he has to fight Lara to do that. So isn't Lara the gatekeeper?
Yes, maybe I need to be more specific because I guess the way Lara got the belt, he you know what I'm saying, he got it by charity. He didn't fight for the belt. He didn't earn the belt. It was given to him. But he has defended for the to maintain and keep the belt. So that's kind of was making me not want to say he's a gatekeeper. But for the sake of time going on, I'm agree. I'm
not even time. All of your whole definition says he's a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
You were fighting yourself this whole time.
Dang.
It's okay. Fulton did it too.
It sounds like many fighters. I feel like Jennebeck right now. Jennebeck was fighting himself that he couldn't stop doing the wrong things to get in that ring with Lara. So hey,
maybe he went to Tijuana.
No, yeah, he went above that one from what I read.
Well, I mean, all right. So it seems like this first block we got Ricky calling Ty for help, and it all comes back to Ricky fighting himself, man. Come on, man. It's all good. We just gonna move on because, like I said, I think Fulton was fighting himself too. I forgot. I meant to write it down when we did our last episode to see who we picked. Because I think Ty, you picked Oshaki, right?
I can't remember either.
No,
I can't remember. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Somebody picked Oshaki. I'm trying to remember. Don't worry about it. I'll go back.
Pick one.
Punches
Point might have did it. He might have did it because he was the one that threw out the. He said, "Hey, Fulton, don't come out there with them Timbs on again," and he did. So to bring it up, O'Shaquie Foster defeated Fulton by unanimous decision, and I'm sorry if it would have been a split decision, I'd have been looking at the refs the judges like, "What's going on here?" I don't know what fight you was watching, but from what I seen, I can't say the words, but if you watch Coming to America, you know what they said in the barbershop. He got beat. You know what I mean? Foster retained his junior lightweight title and won the vacant interim lightweight title. Judges scored this one 119 to 109, 118 to 110, 117 to 111. And I mean, coming off of what we've seen from Fulton's last performance, a lot of people were expecting him to win this fight. Ty, what happened?
He came in ill prepared. He came in overweight, slow as on or what. Like he ain't prepared for this fight. Like he just either looked past this fight or he just didn't care. Because he came in like I said in the little chat. He came in looking like dude on Great White Hype. So
he did. Talking about Damon Wayne.
You can't come in on fight looking like that. Definitely, if you talk all that smack, you're supposed to come in prepared because you already know Foster gonna come in prepared. So you should have came in prepared.
Ricky,
this is like Fulton fighting something that we not aware of at this point. I'm not gonna lie. From even before the fight, you know how you see in the background they show them warming up and stuff like that. He did not look enthused. He did not look like he was ready or focused to fight. It's like his mind is on something else. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on. But it's clear to see something Fulton is going through personally. But O'Shaquie look like O'Shaquie. No, your personal problems ain't my problem. Go ahead and knock you up real quick. So O'Shaquie came in there. That's exactly what Shakur came in there. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, keep your distance. Because Fulton, I knew something was wrong with him. Normally Fulton does this pretty good, but Fulton couldn't even get his range. Couldn't even get his range. O'Shaquie wouldn't even allow it. Get out my domain. Get out my ring. You're not welcome here. And he just started really picking at him from different angles, was able to really show a good foundational boxing presence. And it just, you know what I'm saying? After a while, I was like, dang, Fulton, you going to do something? That's what I felt. I was like, dang, are you going to really do something? Because I was kind of mad because this is supposed to be my fight of the year. So I'm looking at Fulton to be high competitive, and he didn't look like it. I don't know what's going on.
This fight was supposed to be a fight of the year?
Yeah, this was going to be my fight of the year. And it didn't look nowhere near of it. He made me look like I just be talking. He took away Fulton took away all the hype, and it shows that it takes two to tangle.
This fight?
Yeah, this fight was supposed to be my fight of the year.
Out of all the fights that happened this year,
these are two high-level boxers, man.
You talking about Canelo, Crawford?
Trash.
What?
You had to have a moment of silence. All right, so from what I seen from this one, man, I know we asked it. Who is Fulton as a fighter at this point? I know the question is, did he look like himself? But we seen him go up against the creative player. He looked 10 times better in that fight than he did in this one. So that right there lets you know, it's like, who is Fulton? What is happening with these boxers after they do get their big time fight? It's either it takes them to the next level or they kind of get stuck in mediocrity. Because the way he came out in the weigh-in, the jokes was there. The way he came out in this fight, it didn't look like he wanted to be there. It looked like he just wanted to collect a check. And he got beat up in the process, like beat bad. Like the jab was just jabbing. It was nothing he can do. And again, you can't go into a fight with O'Shaquie, who's somebody, like you said, on a mission, and it's a family show, man. The boy almost made me want to curse. But you can't have it, man. And that's what you did last night. And I don't see how anybody else takes you serious in the next one. This goes back to my thing with Haney. We need consistency from these fighters at times.
Yes.
Because y'all don't give us too much consistency. It's like one good fight, one mid fight, then you might have a bad fight, then you have another good fight. It's like you're going in tiers, or that may just be your consistency of good, mid, bad, good, mid, bad. But you're never gonna get to the apex. Like every time Crawford stepped in the ring, I don't think we had to question did he want to be there. Now the opponent we might, but for him, nah. Ask Canelo since you want to say it's trash. So disrespectful.
All right, let me go ahead and set
So
this straight. Let me set it straight. I just said that to mess with y'all. That fight was not trash. That fight was an awesome fight. Crawford put on a phenomenal performance, and I have said that on the record.
You got this one as your fight of the year, though.
I did. I'm sorry, I did. It was even before that. I just had that on my radar, and I really wanted to see that fight.
I think you said like the hate was there. The hate, like they don't like each other.
Okay, that makes sense.
They legit don't like each other. So I thought it was gonna be a better fight too because of that. But yeah,
he was too cool.
And Shockey looked like I was just so surprised because the fight Shockey looked like the greatest boxer alive. I was like, goodness gracious, Fulton is cool. He called Cool Boy for a reason because he's smooth in that ring. He did not look. He looked overweight and bloated. He did not look smooth in the ring. He looked like he was. I don't know, like he needed to be in an indigestion commercial or something. Man, it was supposed to have been a fight, and it kind of really messed me over. I'm trying not to avoid it. It's a family show. He was supposed to get to it. He did not get to it, and he refused to get to it. He didn't have no motivation, nothing. You can see it on his face. You know what I'm saying? And being a fan of his, it just kind of disappointing. But again, Shockey came to perform. He put on a good performance. He definitely came and got the victory. And yeah, I don't know what Fulton want to do. It looked like he was questioning boxing in that ring.
And well, we had a lot of fighters questioning boxing after a few announcements yesterday. But who should Foster fight next?
Ty, come on, Ty. I know you loading up. Yeah, you loading up with him.
Next. I think after I don't know if he'll come back down though. I think he should fight Shakur, but I don't think he'll come back down.
Not the 130.
135, right?
Yeah, 135.
This fight was at 135?
He can go up. He can go 130. He can go up 5 pounds.
Yeah, but he at 130.
He can go up 5 pounds. They were talking smack on Twitter. It was one of those things, Twitter or Instagram, one of those things.
Is Shakur?
You know who I wanted to see? And you're going to agree with me on this one. Navarrete.
No.
I wanted to beat the weight bully.
Nah.
No?
Is he a gatekeeper?
He a weight bully.
So let me ask you this. Is Shakur going to stay at 140? Imagine you, Ricky.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
He can. I mean, he's been at 135 so long. At this point, he has. I would feel like he grown into 140.
He fighting Tio at 140, right?
Yeah.
So
that's a good tune-up.
He get Tio. Who else in that weight class? While I'm trying to think. Haney still there?
Haney at 147.
Okay,
but you got Sabril Matias, you got Anton Russell, you got
Hitchens.
Yeah, you got Hitchison. You know what I'm saying? These are people who has the belts at 140.
I know we're supposed to be talking about this Fulton Foster fight, and because you threw out Shakur there, you think you just stay? Like I said, you think you just stay at 140 and make a run?
With Shakur?
Yeah.
He could because he could.
You know, if he's at 140, he eventually will have to fight Keyshawn.
We'll deal with that conversation if that day ever comes. But the names that we threw out there, the people who, before we get to there's a lot of people you can fight before we get to Keyshawn.
So
I'm not asking him can he go undisputed at 140. I just say run the table.
Yeah, of course, at 140. Yeah, he's an elite boxer. He's an elite boxer. He can do damage at 140.
All right. So with that, let's see. I know Ty was answering the question as his manager showed up. So Shakur versus Foster. I'll let you finish your thoughts, man.
Shakur and Foster?
Mm-hmm.
Who will win?
I mean, if they fight, yeah.
There ain't no one answer. I'm not answering that question.
We need answers here. The people come here for the answers. Who wins?
He got bad and bougie.
Who wins? Foster?
Christian Dior, get on the floor. I'm picking Shakur.
He said, "Get it on the floor." I'm picking Shakur. All right, well, if that happens, you already know we can come back for the full breakdown before that fight ever gets to where it needs to be. Let's move on to our next one. With this fight here, we got Jai Opetaia versus I had it.
Cinkara.
I can't help you.
Cinkara. There we go. Because I was thinking of Shakira. That's how I was going to remember it. Shakira, Cinkara. That's how I was going to remember it. I was singing the song backstage. When you dance like that, because that's what happened when he got jabbed to the face. Because, man, he made his trainers go mad. 8th round KO. Opetaia defeated him, retaining his IBF cruiserweight title. And when I tell you, man, it started off a little shaky. You know, we had a few staggers, and then next thing you know, something about combinations and boxing will lead you to a great place. And when I tell you a 1-2, drop the hands, he went night. Ricky, tell me about this fight.
Man.
Oh, no, you good. Hey,
okay. All right. So honestly, who's next? That's when you talk about Opetaia, the cruiserweight. Who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna stop him? He look like the complete boxer at cruiserweight right now. So who's next? I mean, I'm not surprised this fight was a KO. I'm not surprised at all. This dude came in there, showing off his skills. I think he wanted to happen in 8 rounds. I think he could have made it happen earlier.
Sure.
But who's next?
I think that stag in the second round kind of threw off his plans. I agree with you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Ty.
I'm just waiting for him to fight Zerto. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to see him fight nobody else. I don't care about nobody else he fights.
But he can't fight Zerto. And so you think so? Hold on. Benavidez is gonna lose to Zerto?
Benavidez fighting Zerto? They got that guarantee?
That's the talk.
That just talks. I want to see Zerto and Opetaia. I don't want to see nobody else but Zerto and Opetaia. I don't care.
Opetaia or Benavidez?
Who winning? Opetaia.
I just want to make sure we're on the same path.
What? You think if power then I'm not going to translate? What? You crazy? You crazy?
Oh no, messing with you might have been like Benavidez. I would have been.
Benavidez is a good boxer, but
had to look at you crazy.
That hand hit that chin is over.
Benavidez going up to cruiserweight is still insane to me.
It is insane, but
because I don't.
You can't sit there and wait.
I don't see it. He definitely had to make me a believer.
Who making him wait?
You got Bivol and what you call it, Better BF.
Sound like some gatekeepers to me. Why you making that man wait, man? He gotta go change his weight class because he got going on.
It's not that. It's just unfortunate. He took too long chasing Canelo. He should have been got out the ring with Canelo, and Ben came down to light heavyweight.
Why Canelo ain't fighting?
We already know why. Because he's a weight bully.
You work for Long Fence? I'm just saying, man.
Because he a weight bully. You want
to call it weight bully? You know, I call it a fence keeper. I don't know.
Not a fence keeper.
He was mandatory for 2 years.
Oh, time out. Y'all not about to do this. We're not about to do this.
We just throwing out things.
No, we ain't.
You started this conversation.
It wasn't mandatory though.
Look.
It was his mandatory.
And he did.
Huh?
Or fence keeper.
Okay.
Yes.
Did he put barbed wire on that gate?
He put several belts.
Sound like barbed
wire. He had artillery. It was on the fence.
Hey, look, man. In this metaphorical presence, that sounds like barbed wire to me because you trying not to let us get over the gate because you talking about you got titles. That's all I'm saying.
See, a master manipulator. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm just saying that's what you said. He got titles. He had things to do. We couldn't fight him.
Legacy. He has it all.
True.
We're not about to sit here talk. We're not about to bash Canelo. You already know that's not going down.
We don't have to do it. Crawford
got bashed by Bud, so we got bashed no more.
All right, I will admit Bud did his thing. Look, Bud did his thing. I ain't even
weight bully. Bud wasn't a weight bully, man.
Who a weight bully?
I said Bud wasn't a weight bully.
Canelo wasn't either.
You just said he was.
I never said he was a weight bully.
I
said Benavidez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
See, he trying to get me. He trying to get me. Mm-mm.
It's all good, Ricky, man. It's cool. Your man's a gatekeeper. Let's talk about a weight bully or a Pitbull. We don't know. He came out there with the mask on. Pitbull, I understand that's your nickname, but whoever designed the mask for you, I thought I was watching a DMX video. Because, bro, you look smack like a Pitbull. I'm not even going to hold you, bro. That was spot on. And then we want to talk about the Reaper coming out there with the skull mask on, man. If you don't know what we're talking about the highlight of Saturday night. We got Lamont Roach Jr. versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And the only thing I can say is 2 times in a row, I'm just going to echo his settlements, man. That's what Lamont said in his post-fight interview. Judges scored this fight, man, majority draw. 115 to 111 for Cruz. Judges 2 and 3, 113. Ricky, Ty, tell me about this fight. Tell me, do you think it was a draw? Tell me what you learned from Lamont in this fight. And then we definitely going to talk about what's next. And I'm going to start with you on this one, Ricky. I think Ty did the last one.
Whoa, those were good questions. Draw, yes. And the only reason why I believe that it was good to be a draw because Pitbull got deducted a point for the low blow. But before that, Pitbull was definitely winning the fight. Lamont in this fight, and I do not understand. I don't know why he fought Pitbull's fight the first 7 rounds. The first 7 rounds, it was disappointing to see that he would not exercise his boxing skills based on the size that he is compared to Pitbull. So, me watching the fight, knowing the potential Lamont has, I figured that eventually after the first round, it would click for him to just start fighting. Stop boxing. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull is going to always be explosive. He's going to look the same way in round 1 all the way up to round 12. We already know he has that Mexican style of boxing. He's going to come in. He's going to apply constant pressure. And normally boxers dominate in that round. And he did not dominate 1 through 7. He picked it up after 7. And when he started to decide to box, the game changed. It made Pitbull box. Even Pitbull started throwing jabs. Pitbull's not known for throwing jabs at all. He started throwing jabs to keep up what's going on when he started boxing them. But he definitely put the judges in a decision where they had to consider a draw because you decided not to box in the beginning. You took too many unnecessary hits. You know, you allowed Pitbull to get off too easily, and you fought his fight instead of fighting your own. And I think that's a lesson he took from that that definitely will make him a better fighter going forward. And yeah, I agree. It should have been a draw. I believe a majority draw. Personally, I scored a majority draw because only the point deduction. Outside of that, Pitbull would have won.
You're not gonna like me when it's my turn. Go ahead, Ty.
Like you said, Lamont should have been fighting Cruz fight. I don't know why fighters come in fighting somebody else's fight. You're supposed to make them fight your fight. If he'd have boxed him the whole fight, he'd have easily won.
What?
If you look at when El Rayo fought Cruz, y'all boxed the mess out of him, easily won.
That was the perfect game plan.
I know. Now, so I don't know why he came in. I don't know why he came in trying to fight his fight. I don't know why boxers do that. That's like when Mason did it. I don't understand why boxers sit there and try to fight another fighter's fight.
I figured it out, Ty.
What?
He's an emotional fighter.
Maybe.
Yeah, ain't no maybe.
Maybe.
Ain't no maybe.
I just thought about it.
If he did like when Haney fights people, he fighting his fight.
Yes.
You like it or not, he gonna fight his fight. He gonna try to win. He ain't sitting there trying. He ain't gonna try to slug it out, do no crazy mess like that, and then take unnecessary punches. Because he took way too many unnecessary punches. You see him in the fight, his face is swollen. He took way too many punches, bro.
Face, man, lip was like down here.
He had the bubble lip.
Man. Then the hand looked like he had a mitt on. Nah, Terry, we're gonna get right. Yeah, Terry. Yeah, he said around the fifth round. We're gonna get back to that question in just a minute, Terry. I got you. For this one, Ricky, you stole a little bit of my thunder by saying he could have jabbed more. He should have boxed him more. He should have listened. I don't know what why his pops didn't even tell him that, bruh. If you jab and get your distance, it frustrates Pitbull because he can't come in. When you stand toe to toe with him, it was at one point I was watching the fight. I was like, bro, this ain't Creed. Why you standing in a tire? Like, step out, box, move. I was like, bro, I'm sorry. I thought you was gonna go out there and do things to Shakur, but I'm like, Shakur wouldn't have did that. Like, you gotta understand the game plan. So, Ricky, you right. It's emotions. He came into the fight too cool. Remember the first 30 seconds, he was just like, this is me. I got this. And then Pitbull started tagging him, and then he had to stagger. And he's like, oh, he staggered me. Hold on. Now I just got to go all on an onslaught. I'm not going to say I thought it was a draw because of the majority decision, but I think he got bailed out because of that. He got bailed out. Bruh, you got to... Yeah, I told you, I know he got bailed out. Because if it wasn't, like you said, if it wasn't for that deduction, he loses the fight. You're not even supposed to be in this situation. Like, why do you put yourself in this situation?
So do you agree it's a low blow? Do y'all agree it was a low blow?
I agree with it, but it shouldn't get to this point. My whole premise of listening to what he said in his post fight about him saying 2 times in a row, and even when they asked him right after the fight, he like, come on, y'all gonna keep doing this to me? You giving him the opportunity to do it to you. Like, I understand the Tank fight. Like, you can be mad about that one. I understand. You see the boy take a knee, he's supposed to lose a point. You could be mad about that one. But this one here, you were supposed to fight better. You were supposed to put on a better performance than what you did. So because you didn't do it, I feel like you got bailed out because of that point.
Probably a little bit before that, because when he got the staggering, if the ref didn't catch him, put that glove on the mat, he would have got cleaned up.
All I heard was ay when he ran over there. Like, oh, he going in for the kill.
Hey, you see how the ref kicked in? Ace said, no, stop. He touched the mat. That's a knockdown. Because I'm looking, in my head, watching it live, you don't see him touch the mat. You thinking like, oh, why the ref?
I seen him touch the mat. If he ain't touched the mat, he would have face planted.
Yeah,
that's how I know he touched it.
I was like, why the ref? I said, hold on. I was like, the ref not supposed to do that. He's supposed to allow that to keep going. But his mitt touched the ground, so I agree with it. But yeah, I'm with you. I didn't look from that viewpoint of him being bailed out. But another thing too, this is my question. I gotta ask this, but then we can go to Terry's question. Is 140 his weight class?
Who? Lamont
Roach.
I think it is.
I think he should have stayed at 135. He should have stayed at 135 and tested 135 first, because he only had one fight at 135. He should have stayed at 135, build up there, and then.
Who's the management? Why would you put him at 140 against Pitbull? Pitbull is a star fighter.
That's why.
Like, me personally, I'm pretty sure we all agree Pitbull is not a tune-up at 140.
It's not, but that's why they did it though. You got to.
I think they did it because he fought Tank.
Yeah.
Because Cruz fought Tank, so.
But still, normally the process, once you fight a star fighter, you always compete for a potential belt with a star fighter, and you win, or whatever the case may be, you bounce to a tune-up fight, and then you go and progress to. Well, I think another star candidate.
This situation is awkward though, because remember, his star fight was supposed to come with a rematch, and that rematch not happening, so he had to go fight somebody else, and it pulled in what I was saying. all right, we're gonna go up to 140 and fight the dude that he fought, and we're gonna show the world that we better than him. Bad night.
I just don't want to put him in another situation because it didn't hit me to the day of the fight. We in a time where casuals don't do well with losing, especially after hype. You know, and he has great hype coming behind him. The city is going back and we going back him. It's just that what if he didn't? What if that wasn't a measure to draw? How devastating would that have been for the career? Or how? I ain't gonna say devastating. How much more he would have had to fight to be back on top where he was previously at? Because we all know everybody agrees that he won that fight with Tank, but the judges.
I think it was a draw.
With Tank?
I'm joking, man.
Oh man, you better stop what you doing.
Nah,
stop what you doing.
Tank got bailed out too. You see what I'm saying?
Tank did get bailed out. I will admit. But I guess in this situation, if you're based on your situation, what you were saying, it's in reverse for him now. Now he just got bailed out against Pitbull.
Yeah, and honestly, bro, like I said, I know somebody that's close to him. Shout out to my sister-in-law Ray, but it's like, bro, stop starting your fight slow. So somebody has to tell him that, like, bro, you got bailed out. I don't care if you want to sit up there and argue with the judges about them not giving you a fair shake. You got bailed out because you need a better performance. Perform better, and then they call it a draw. I'm with you. I'm upset. But with this one, you didn't perform.
Only because he didn't box. Even Tank boxed with Pitbull, for Christ's sakes. Box.
And the crazy part about all of this, the whole universe with him and Tank, is the fact that, yes, you and Tank fought. Y'all both just now fought the same fighter. Y'all both had the same situation happen in the fight. Tank broke his hand in that fight with Pitbull too, didn't he?
No, he had it going into the fight.
It was going into it? Okay.
Yeah. So and then he boxed him though.
And this goes back, and now we can put in Terry question in. What's your take on the alleged 5th round handbrake?
Don't matter. It's boxing.
No, I think the handbrake was good for him because it forced him to box.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he had the handbrake, he'd have lost that fight.
Yeah, he would have kept being a slugger.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So yeah, he need to go look at his tape and say, "Yo,
get out his emotions."
Yeah.
Yep.
He had to be smart.
Fight better.
Because you had to be smart. Because you got one hand. See?
Yeah. Man, I gotta give it to him. He definitely from the city because you can tell what he was saying in that ring when he kept getting hit. He's, I'm eating him. We not going. But for the handbrake in the 5th round, turn him into a boxer. I'm agreeing with Ty on that part. I'm agreeing with y'all because it's like, still, it's no excuses, but it did make you a better fighter. Regardless, however, even having this draw and overall for him in his career, even though I know it's upsetting for him, two in the same year, I have never seen that in boxing. It still made him a better fighter.
PBC. But this is why I say trainers matter, bruh. Because who was watching the fight? Who was telling them in the corner after that 5th round, like when you started boxing, like, bruh, if you box him, he's getting frustrated. You had Pitbull out there trash talking. He had a moment where he started licking his tongue at him and all. I'm like, bro,
doing a margarita.
Who is this dude? I've never seen him act like this before. Like, look what you bringing out of this guy. You frustrating him. He never acts like this. And then boom, you go back and start slugging again. I'm like, why would you do that? Just keep tagging him with the jab, bro. It's there. Get a few combos. It's there. So yeah,
it's crazy. This one thing would have changed the fight. All he had to do is keep him at the end of his punches,
bro.
That's it.
And he would have won unanimously.
Yeah,
or would have been split. He definitely.
You know what? Shockingly too, I didn't even get to see Pitbull do his gazelle punch not one time. Not one time. He normally starts the fight off with that. He did not.
He didn't have to.
He was like, "Oh, you gonna stay right here for me?"
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to.
Easy pickings. This is a buffet right now. You about to get these. Sheesh.
Hold up. Did Frank fight at 140?
I can't remember, but
I think Frank Martin fought it. Yeah, because he wanted. Wait.
Yeah,
because he wanted to fight the winner of the main event. He fought at 140. Frank at 140.
On the preliminaries.
Yeah.
Man, just for him to be on the preliminaries after fighting Tank and all this time, he's crazy. I don't even want. Hey, That's why he not even. That's why I didn't even bring him up. You in the preliminaries.
I brought him up because I'm thinking of a tune-up.
Oh, for Roach.
That's another tune-up. Because I know he said he wanted to rematch with Cruz, but if you're not gonna box Cruz, don't even go back in the ring with him. Don't even waste our time. Like I'm not even saying it because you gonna. Because I don't think
bring it down locally. It's going whatever he do his next fight coming locally. It has to be locally because it's going to do numbers. We're going to sell out.
He got to fight wrestle.
Yeah.
He got
to do that. That's the only way. He lost the fan. He losing the fan base, right?
Chip, Ty.
What you mean too much dip?
Y'all got chill. Y'all just mentioned Russell. Y'all got chill.
What's wrong with that?
That's for the city.
Anton has been established, at 140 already. Right?
Yeah.
He calling him out.
I agree.
Ricky sound like a gatekeeper, man.
Oh man, no. It's not something I want to see off the bat. We need some build up, but at the same time,
that's how you
agree. They will eventually probably see each other, but I don't believe Lamont has established himself at 140 yet.
What else he need to do? The guy called him out.
We want this man to have a career. That's what we want.
Are you on his management team?
No, I'm just.
Or are you in the red corner?
I'm a supporter of boxing, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both, and I want them to have longevity.
They can't have longevity because they fight each other?
We don't. In my head, I don't want to see that off the bat because also
he fought Pitbull. That's not off the bat. This is his second fight at 140.
Gary, you want him to fight Gary after fighting Pitbull?
Gary,
after what we just saw.
What Martin said. They called me.
Look at Gary's last performance.
They called me.
And then look at his last performance. They are not one and the same at all.
They called me.
Look, I don't want to see it. Not right now. It's too early.
You don't want to see good fights. What's going on?
No, Ty, tell him, Ty. You talking about good fights. Ty, tell him, Ty.
What was last night?
Based on the two performances, no, that's not a good fight. That's not a good fight.
But it could, but 2 weeks ago, when I was saying stuff like this about Haney, you was like, I'm just saying, you got to give Haney another shot. You got to give him a chance.
It wasn't another shot, another chance. Haney is Haney. He already showed it.
Lamont showed you that he can fight.
Lamont showed me he can take a punch. That's a difference.
And he can fight. He didn't show you he can fight.
You're not picking up what I'm putting down.
He didn't show you that he can
take a punch.
So you telling me Tank outboxed him in their last fight?
Outboxed who? Lamont?
Yeah.
No.
So he can fight.
Lamont can. Listen. You're saying he can fight, but you're saying versus Gary. Lamont can fight.
He just outlanded punches on Pitbull. So what you saying? He can fight.
Outlanding punches.
He can fight. So you telling me Lamont can't fight?
Lamont can fight.
Who you got winning? They fight.
Between who?
Lamont and Russell.
I got Russell winning, but I'm just saying Ricky over here acting like he don't want to see it happen.
Hold on. Criticism. You talking myself? Who gonna win? You know who gonna win, Ty. That's why you looked away when you said it. Ty, I don't know what Tomo doing. He can keep that. He keeps shooting that. He keeps shooting that one right on his own. I don't know which one gonna make it. But look, I like both talents. Based on performances of last performances, it just they not one the same. They not one the same.
I didn't tell you that Lamont was gonna go in there and clean Russell up. I didn't say that. I said they need to fight. You out here being a gatekeeper.
They ain't trying to wait 40 years or wait.
That's what I'm saying. Years. They right there.
Yeah.
You want to be a gatekeeper. You want to fight.
Lamont don't have nothing Gary want right now.
Gary won him. He won him. What are you talking about?
No, listen. Locally, yes, it's going to sell out locally. It's going to look good.
I'm going.
It's going to look good. Everybody going to be in attendance. But Lamont ain't got no artillery. Put some more funk on it. We need some artillery to go with what's going on, so we got a proper build up.
Tank?
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody even knew who Lamont was when he was about to fight.
Tank had artillery though. Tank had artillery.
So now Lamont got it too. Ricky, hold on. I'm not understanding who I'm talking to today. What is going on here?
I need more.
You want these people to want
look, this is a personal opinion. I'm not speaking for nobody else. I need more of a build up. I need more. I want to see another 2 fights from Lamont at 140, if that's gonna be it. Before he fight Anton. That's it.
Ricky and Gatekeeper.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm not no gatekeeper. See, this is the problem. Y'all don't want nobody careers to develop. Y'all want to see KOs.
The man went from like 130, jumped to 140 for 2 great fighters in the weight classes, and you want him to do more versus a guy. The guy called him out. Now I can see if we just threw Gary's name out on the show and we got a time. I didn't know this was gonna turn into this, but he called him out.
Who called who out?
Russell. He been looking for him.
Russell called him out.
Out for like months. Yes, Ricky.
I thought it was in reverse.
No, that's why I'm saying this.
Oh, I thought it was in reverse.
You out here wanting him to get tuned up. You talking about he ain't got nothing. He looking for him. He been looking for him.
Oh,
I'll send you all the clips.
Okay, that's a difference. It's a difference. That's a difference.
That's why I said I don't know who we talking to today. I don't know who this guy is, Ty. But because of time.
If I was Lamont, I wouldn't take that fight right now.
All right, let's touch on this right quick because we gotta talk about it before we get out of here. I mean, as far as up and coming fights, we can knock those out real quick. I ain't paying the $5. Bud Crawford got stripped of his WBC belt. And we already know the ups and downs when it comes to boxing, right? And they said the WBC officially announced that they were stripping Crawford of the title because he failed to pay the required sanctioning fees. All right, let's make this one quick. Ty, how you feeling about this one?
I'm on Bud's side. Why? Okay. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, when Bud said this, I didn't know the ring was free. So the ring title was free, and people only care about the Ring magazine. Like you top of the Ring magazine, you top of the top. So if that's free, why you got to pay for the WBC? Why you got paid to be a champion? That's crazy to me. You got to pay ain't like the WBC out there like promoting them. I'm trying to promote the fight, making money. He making money for them. That's it. They ain't helping him make no money. I'm like they getting mad at him for not paying him. What? And then other people get mad at him for not paying WBC. That's weird to me.
Don't get it.
How you get mad at some dude for not paying somebody to be champion? He won a championship.
That's a go.
Say that one for later. I'm with you, Ty, and I'm with Crawford. Like, let's get to the point now with certain belts. It's like, okay, what are you here for? Like, we know you're supposed to maintain structure. You're supposed to force fights, but what Crawford is talking about, it just sounds like it's corruption going on. Why are you not taking the number that he gives you? He the champion. He won. You should be taking the number that he gives you. So I don't understand what's going on between that, but it makes me feel like somebody need to really consider these belts before. The belts need to be really considered. They need to be mindful of what's going on before somebody come in and change the program, because boxing is wide open to do so.
I think, and this goes back to what Floyd was saying, right? I think Floyd talked about this too. He's like, I'm not paying y'all for y'all belts. And that's why that was his response when people were like, he's not even a champion. He's like, well, I'm not paying. Like, why do I have to pay to be a champ? So I'm way Bud on this one, bro. I already got the recognition. I got the endorsements. The people, I'm the people's champ because of what I've done in the ring. I'm your grandma's favorite fighter. Yeah. There we go. Household name. I'm your grandma's favorite fighter just because she's seen what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So I can call bingo when I want. I'm also, something's going to come in and change the game at some point. But right now, I don't think there's nobody in the world that would disagree with what he did.
No, and then actually more fighters should do it. You got to make a stand somewhere. And
I mean, you want to fight on Netflix?
It sucks for them because now you can't force a mandatory no more because you done swipe the belt from him.
I mean, you can't force a mandatory anyway because Ricky don't want to see him fight.
They don't force mandatories. WP don't do that. They don't force mandatories.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you call him out. We got your fighter name, Ricky. It's gonna be Richard Gatekeeping. That's it. Richard the Gatekeeper. There we go. Answer this question right quick, Ricky, before we get into the up and coming fight.
So if Lamont plays his game with the Pitbull fight and wins, does your opinion change for Russell? Yes. Yes. I'm only basing off last performance. Yes.
Okay.
It does change because it showed that he's not emotionally driven in the ring. And that's what you don't want a boxer to be.
All right. Well, let's get to these last words. Let's get to these up and coming fights. Take it away, Rick.
So we're at the end of the year, so we're only gonna talk about important fights for upcoming of December. So December 19th in Miami.
I think you can skip that one. We did that one like 3 times already.
You already did that one? I thought we did that once. But what, you know what?
Because we talked about Bumgarner. We did it with Punches.
I skip it for now, but this one right here, we did talk about this one, but we're going this right here what we all care about. December 27th, down in Saudi Arabia. We have the creative player Inoue versus David Picasso. Who do we have?
Picasso. Don't like it. I'm going Inoue.
I'm about to say what?
Man, what? We don't need to get a new host on this show.
They gonna fire me on air. But go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm Inoue. Ty.
It's gonna be a beautiful painting of Picasso. It's gonna be a Picasso. Drawing. Anyway, gonna be the drawing, but it's gonna be a Picasso painting.
There we go.
Okay, so in a way we agree. So next fight on the same card, we have Nakatani versus Sebastian Hernandez. 12 rounds for Nakatani's WBC and IBF bantamweight titles. Who do we have in unison? Nakatani. And that will be the ending of the year of fights. Please, everybody, please stay tuned in the red corner as we approach, our fight of the years, knockout of the year. All our top fights of the year. We will definitely be bringing that up on our next episode.
And like Ricky said, we're gonna make this one quick. Fellas, how you feel this episode went?
Peaceful.
Besides the gatekeeping by a particular person, I think it went okay.
I said peaceful, and then he just threw me underneath the bus. That's crazy. I even know what.
I don't like peace. It's boxing.
Oh!
Thank you, Ty. Thank you, because he sound like a peacemaker over there. He needs 3 more fights.
You ain't gonna get me like goddamn gonna keep my hands up. Yeah.
He need 3 more fights. I'm like, what?
2.
Ricky, how you think this episode went?
This episode was good. I see that my opinion wasn't so popular, but I'm fine with that. I'm very fine with that. I keep my guard up. You know what I'm saying? I parry the fists. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get me. But this episode was good. Definitely can't wait till next episode because I definitely want to be. I know me and Ty probably be going at it because I need to see what's going on with his top fights of the year, his top KOs of the year. But yes, this is a good episode. I'm satisfied.
Well, with that being said, Ricky, I know you said your defense was good, but you was allowing us to get the ribs. Them body shots were still there because we got you a few times. Yeah, you was tendenism.
That's what you thought it was.
Tendenism. That was you. Talking about some gatekeeping. Talking about Russell. I was like, I don't know who this guy is today. I don't know what happened, man. What happened? You did too many jump ropes. I don't know what happened in the center today. But get yourself together, repair. Ice up. We got another episode coming in 2 weeks. I can't wait to see it because after you said what your fight of the year was, this was just you had a few bad rounds.
It's not no more. What's supposed to be?
You had a few bad rounds. You started off the show like Lamont. You had about 4 or 5 rounds that you gave to us that you could have just stole. But with that being said, we're gonna be 10 times. You're gonna kill me next episode. But hey, for everyone that joined in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This was In the Red Corner, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.